So I have complete control over it, and that's something I'm very proud of. But you know, somebody gets in there and they think they know you, or they think, oh, I'm doing this and it's going to be good for her, and it's not ready, and that's not good for business, and that's not good, you know, for my reputation either.
We are accessible on many levels from our websites and from the internet. People can really find what they want. The more comfortable they get with you, we do put ourselves at a little bit more risk.
Yes.
And they do feel more comfortable once you have a blog and you're communicating with them to speak to you anywhere, and sometimes you're just not ready for it. You know.
I think it's usually a good thing. I mean, that communication that you get with those people, they will be loyal to you forever. I find that the least creepy of my fans are probably the ones who I interact with the most. It's usually the worst fans, or I wouldn't even call them fans, are, you know, the random people walking around a porn convention that just stop at your booth because they want to bring home an autograph from a girl. It's the people who do kind of stalk you and read your blog every day and write you emails and send you presents to your P.O. box and that you talk to all the time. I mean, they're like not going to hurt you. I mean, I can't speak for every single person who does that. Like, but I just feel more comfortable around them. Yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable around them than I do around, you know, branded people that I meet when I feature dance, or, you know, just random porn convention goers that are just there to see any girl.
And I do have the same experience.
Yeah, as they're always the most respectful, I find. And Nina and I remember doing it just through mail before we had and before there was email, and you sit on the floor in your place and you open every little piece of mail, and you stuff the envelopes and have a friend come over and help you seal the envelopes.
I still every month, and it was phenomenal.
And that's why there were only 4 newsletters a year.
I still get snail mail, and now what I do when I'm asked for a signed picture is I send them that signed picture through the mail, but in that envelope I put a card from my website.
That's awesome.
And that brings them in.
The next question I have is for everyone. What are some of the unique ways that you've marketed yourself?
For me, I'm a web girl. I'm sitting around all of these fantastic people, but everything that I do is based on the web. And I've actually marketed myself 2 different ways, 2 different names, 2 different angles, and I've been successful on both of them. And some people, the consumer might know me as Matrice Madeline, and on this end, the other consumer might know me as Alyssa Simone. And I do 2 different things. This is fetish, this is more straight stuff. And in turn, sometimes they meet in the middle and there's this crossover. I get all of these fans in between as well.
What about the young man at the end?
Yeah, I'm wondering as well. Thanks, Nina.
I have marketed myself primarily over the internet. It's gone through contacting different websites and kind of seeing the different niches and genres that I would fit in and trying to approach them that way, as well as speaking with some of my fellow co-stars that I've worked with and taking some of their recommendations or their pushings. That's actually how I even found and kind of obtained my exclusive contract with Shishi LaRue. So I kind of got about it that way. Marketing myself towards fan base in the area primarily has been going around and doing different events at the bars and different promoters having the different parties going on, such as last night's Cybersocket Awards. I showed up, kind of walked in the room and realized that, one, I'd worked with a good 20, 30 people either on set or around set, and had even more people approaching me telling me, I'm promoting you on this blog and this magazine and everywhere. It was like, it was almost overwhelming going, I've been here for 10 months now and have no idea half of where I'm showing up. So that's kind of the difference is, I don't even know how I'm marketing myself, but apparently it's working.
Well, back in the day, we marketed ourselves. I was a total media whore. If you wanted to interview me, I would talk to you. And feature dancing.
Feature dancing was everything.
Get that costume on the plane and get your ass to Podunk. Yep. You don't meet all the Podunkers. And then you get to all the meet all the people in all the bumfuckers in Bumfuck Egypt. And that's good because when you go to the places in person, you get to actually see you and touch you and hug you. Then you have a fan for life.
I
Look
agree
you in
with
the
you.
eye,
If
hold
you
their
sell,
face.
you sell a DVD to someone in person and you meet them in person, they're a fan for life, and they're coming to see you the next time you're back in that town. And it is by far the best way to market yourself, is that one-on-one. Yeah, Joanna?
Gosh, I kind of try and do everything and anything, but not just anything. I mean, it's really, I have a brand, and my fans and my followers, and you know, they're very sensitive, and I have to make sure I don't do something that's outside my brand, or I don't dilute the brand. So there are things that I'll turn down because it doesn't make any sense for me to do it. I don't know. I mean, I do a lot of online marketing and I do a lot of offline marketing. Since Burning Angel's thing is like, you know, punk rock chicks, tattoos, piercings, whatever. We get booths at tattoo conventions sometimes. We sponsor tattoo conventions. I've aligned myself with bands and gotten them to wear Burning Angel t-shirts on stage. I have a street team where I have kids go to shows everywhere in the country and hand out Burning Angel stickers. I do contests with different websites online where, like, you know, like I've done a bunch of stuff with Fleshbot where, you know, they used to post like a Burning Angel Girl of the Week, like every week. And a lot of websites need content, especially blogs. And you can be like, oh, how about you give away a free Burning Angel membership if your members do this, and I'll link to your website if you do this. Every time I have a movie come out, I have a contest for it. Right now I'm having a contest for my movie, Girls, 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 which is like kind of an homage to Motley Crue and vaginas and stuff. And the contest is that you have to take a picture of yourself and Photoshop like the craziest 80s hair you could possibly think of, like, you know, the winner gets something. I just try and keep things fun, I try and keep things new, and I try and look at the whole world and see what the hell is going on that I could possibly squeeze my little company into, and I just try and do it. But it takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. And that's a generational thing. That's a generational thing because I have a webmaster.
Is there a problem?
Do we need a nurse? Call 911. That's the thing to do. Somebody call 911. Step back, give it air. 911 is good.